Hey everybody, welcome back to PawSchool. I'm Dr. Michael Putnam at Richmond Veterinary Clinic. Today, what we're going to talk about is we will talk about our senior pets, our little bit older guys. Just like with humans, time gets away with these guys, and before you know it, your pet will be reaching the age of seniorhood. When is that? Good question. A lot of times it depends on what breed of dog, what size of dog, big dog, little dog, and sometimes what breed they are. As we look at these, you will see that all dogs do not age at the same rate. Some dogs are considered senior pets at age 9. Others will be senior pets at age 6. Smaller dogs, they don't age quite as quickly as our older dogs. Our large breed dogs, our Great Danes, our St. Bernards, our Great Pyrenees, these guys, they are seniors at 6 or 7. Where we get into our Chihuahuas and our Poodles and our Yorkies, they're typically senior pets around 9. Cats, again, we treat them as a little dog. Cats about 9 years old, they're seniors as well, okay? So, as we look at these guys, each one is an individual. Every pet that walks in is an individual. So our standard rule is seniors at 7. That's something that's easy for us as veterinarians to remember. So typically at age 7, that's when we start considering your pet a senior pet. So what's the difference between adult pets and senior pets? The goal of senior pet wellness, the goal of looking at these guys when they get into their later years in life, is to try to uncover diseases that are subclinical. They're not showing us any symptoms. Just because there's not a symptom present doesn't mean there's not a disease process that's going on right now. So how do we differ? Senior pets, typically, I like to see those guys twice a year. Every 6 months we come in, we have a visit, we listen to their heart, we look at their eyes, we look in their ears. We palpate their abdomen and we feel them for lumps and bumps. And so we look at these guys a little bit more intently. A lot of times too, I will recommend at least once a year we get a full blood panel on these guys. Again, what we're looking for in our senior pets are disease processes that are not evident clinically. So we draw blood, we're looking for liver disease, we're looking for kidney disease, we're looking at a CBC, which is a complete blood count. We're looking for all of this, gathering all this information. We gather urine for urine analysis. We gather as much information as we can to get a good synopsis of what's going on in that pet right here and now. The purpose of that is, if we find something, if I find renal disease in a cat at age 12, but it's not clinical, I can proactively start treatment so that renal disease does not progress as rapidly. Our goal is to prevent the rapid onset of disease in these older guys, so that clinically maybe we postpone some of our symptoms to a later date. Obviously, there are some disease processes we're not going to stop, or it's called chronic renal failure for a reason. There's tumors, there's cancer, there's heart disease that we can't stop. But our goal is going to be to slow it down, to keep the pet having a good quality of life. Because as we get to the end of our life with these pets, as they get to the end of their days, the goal is good quality of life, not long quantity of life. So our goal, again, as we look at our pets, we want to see them more, our senior pets, we want to see them more frequently than just once a year. We want to see them twice a year. We want to examine them tip of the nose, tip of the tail. You've heard me say it before. And we listen, look, and feel of all parts. So if we do find something, we are a step ahead of the disease. We're a step ahead in that process of keeping that pet healthy, giving them a good quality of life until the end of our time with them. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of PawSchool. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at Richmond Veterinary Clinic, and we look forward to our next episode.